Her?
Yeah.
Okay. So, shit. That other game I told you about, Final Fantasy X, she is, I would say, the second main protagonist, next to Mr. Edgy, I hate my dad guy. The whole damn game is her trying to find herself. Well, falling in love with this person who got thought of like legally crazy in the head. Kept talking about shit from like 1,000 years ago. And then they fall in love, you know, gushy gushy. They have to kill pretty much evil space Jesus. He dies. Well, he stops being a dream. Well, technically they're a dream. So before Ebony got murdered, they all prayed to Jesus or whatever the fuck they call in this game. And they died, but they didn't die. They just went to sleep. And they were tired of sleeping, so lo and behold, the guy from the other game came in and made a real person. Made of dead people. And pretty much the whole game is him trying to defy Jesus and whatnot. Trying to beat evil Jesus. And pretty much they fall in love. I think it's a year or two after this game picks up. She sees a magical orb with this picture, well, his lookalike.
Oh, sorry.
And pretty much she starts finding these magical spheres and stuff. And she's going around the world fighting bad guys, saving people, all that edgy teenager stuff. And she's trying to figure out herself because boyfriend, alive, dead person is not around anymore, so she has to find out who she is by herself. And she joined these other people in a giant spaceship, not spaceship, giant ship in general. And they go flying around the world trying to find the orbs to figure out if it's him or not. And pretty much that's where the game picks up. She's trying to find out if it's him or not, going around finding other magical orbs to see if it's him. And it's just whole convoluted because she gets wrapped up in opposing, I would say, the church. Opposing everybody, and they have to take a side, either side with the church or side with the people that
Welcome back.
Hi,
need to
Lulu.
stop the church.
So, tell us about the baby. It's gonna be born soon, right?
Not yet. Waka's getting a little ahead of himself.
Ah, bummer.
So, care to go for
Yeah,
a
like
little
the
walk?
church is saying the kids, they're
Can
trying
you?
to break the laws.
I could use the
of
exercise. Come on.
The church are evil. And the kids saying the church is evil because they literally have a giant church that has like a bunch of
So,
machines.
what's so important that you'd run off
evil.
without telling us?
A giant,
This,
pretty
the
much
sphere.
Megazord-looking thing
Waka
that can
told
blow up
me
the
about
whole
it.
planet. And they still want to deny that they have any quote-unquote weapons of mass destruction hidden in the church.
Kimari said he found it on Mount Gagazet.
Oh, this is what I was talking about. She's this thing to
It does look like
honestly
him,
like
though
just an
something
outfit
seems a
different.
little off.
But pretty much she sees this, starts like losing her shit. Like, oh my god.
Have
that
you
was
found
him.
anything?
I gotta see
Nothing.
him. It's like, it's
But there's
not
still a
him,
lot
but it
of
is.
places we haven't looked yet.
Yeah.
Must be fun, being free to go where you please.
Yeah. It
It
looks
is
like
fun.
him, but it's not him.
I never expected a journey
What I'm
quite like this.
guessing is
I'm not
that's
there,
the
so
person
you can
who
spread your
shaped
wings.
because they look alike. It's just
Maybe.
Huh.
the way they speak and the
You
way they
have
act
spread
is
your
completely
wings.
different.
Well,
Dude from
good
the other
luck.
game is carefree, jolly.
But Yuna, never
because
forget
he's the
who you
star
are.
player from their team. He's
You're the
high-minded,
high
but when it comes to
summoner
this
that
world, he's
defeated
just like,
sin.
yo, you're crazy.
There are those who would use
Stop
that,
talking all
Yuna.
your nonsense, Jeff.
I'll be all right. I won't let myself be used anymore.
Pretty much.
Not by anyone.
Other dude is serious, stern, doesn't take shit from nobody.
It kicked.
The reason
Really?
why he tried to get a giant church weapon is because his girlfriend, lover, whatever she was gonna be sacrificed. Because people who could summon the magical magical dead people were made to fight on the front line. And
Since you've come all this
church
way,
had
why not
machines.
stay the
These
night?
people had technology, blood people who could summon monsters. So they sent the people to the front line to pretty much die. Homeboy wanted to avoid his little wife, girlfriend, fiance from dying. Broken in the church. Funny part is they all die. They get shot up. And pretty much that's the whole concept behind him coming back from the dead. Like, screw the church. Was because he wants to blow up the whole damn planet. Because he's off his rocker because he can't find his lady friend's ghost. And he's been pretty much wandering for years and years trying to find her. But this is the kicker here. This girl has an outfit that has her soul trapped in it. So that's why he never found her, because she got trapped in a magical orb and pretty much she's trapped. And then they have a magical reunion. They get together and they go off to what this game equivalently calls heaven, which is just a giant field with waterfalls, pretty backdrops. And yeah, pretty much. You can visit them at any time because for some odd reason they have these magical fireflies that react to a person's memories, and pretty much they show you who
Good
you want to see
morning.
the most, whether it's a
where's
mom,
Waka?
dad, husband, wife, grandma,
He left
grandpa.
at daybreak.
A cave?
It shows
Wonder
you the
what he's
person
up-
you missed the most.
Want us to go
What
find
person
out?
Or people.
Yeah, there might be fiends.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Thanks.
That's just weird.
Though I still am a little worried. It's
Some
not
people
like
miss their
Waka to
brother,
hide
their
things.
Kid, their son.
That's funny. I don't remember there being any cave.
And pretty
I
much
don't know much
that's
about it either.
What powers
Would you mind asking
the
around?
giant mass destruction weapon? And it's just so convoluted. Like, you go from saving people from villages and stuff, and then next thing you know, you're fighting some crazy dude because he wants to kill the world because his girlfriend lady died. Because, we gotta fight a war that's we're not gonna win, but screw it. Yeah. It's just weird. It's a fun game overall. I played it so many times when I had the PS2. It has a great story, narrative. Sometimes it gets a little bit funky story-wise. But it's a great game nonetheless. It's fun, it has replayability, like beat the game, you can start over with 20 items and I would say the garments they can use kill stuff. And like the game is like, okay, you beat the game, we'll give you the ability to play the game with everything you know. Which is better than most games where it's like, But it's so fun. It's just...
Time to bust a
It's
move!
not hard to get people who've never played one, even though it's simple, you got to hit a button. But you also got to you're gonna think it's okay and then you get murdered.
We won!
4 or 5 times.
An empty win.
And so, I don't know what to do. Yeah. And you go around pretty much.
This is your lucky day.
A bunch of islands, putting together, saving people, solving, I would say, crimes, and pretty much doing it. And just being a team. For its own purposes. This is just the second game. I haven't talked about the first game. The first game
Who's your Riku?
It took us a couple years to make this game. Oh, she spends this whole game trying to find it. They have like an audio epilogue. Like, it's set a couple months after this game. And he comes back, tries to be all cool and stuff. And pretty much, he leaves her for another girl that likes the underwater soccer that they play.
We're fine.
And she does the same. For this other guy from the church that's like, yo, I respect you. So, yeah. She spends this whole game trying to find a way to get him back.
Get him back and basically
Yeah, pretty much.
and just like running off with another. I'll be so goddamn mad. I just like wasting my whole goddamn life trying to save you and try to figure out where you are and then you come back and just leave me like, yeah, like what the fuck?
Pretty much. And that's the weird part about the epilogue. Like, you think it's gonna happen, and like, oh, they find each other, they back in love, and it's like, a couple months later, he takes his court, so they super good. Oh, Groupie. I'll say Groupie.
He's talking about Groupie, so a little thotty just came over and just like, fucking, oh.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm guessing it was like, they must have been talking, oh, you're super good, can I get your autograph, and I'm from the autograph, but she found out who it was, like, oh, she's just a
We all know what friends mean.
yeah, but also she was talking to some dude from the church.
So they would cheat on each other.
Pretty much.
Basically.
Yeah.
Like, both of them wasn't, well, with that said,
she was in love with him, because she did all this with him. He, in the other game, actually started getting feelings for her, but because she was destined to die by beating evil Jesus in a giant Jesus monster, she was gonna die, and they both kissed her.
Always at your service.
In the end, and so did he. But even though they told them you can't be together, they were like, screw the church, we don't love each other regardless. And, they fought, I would say, a version of, like, evil space god, who was a girl who gave him the ability to summon the last magical person that was there. Summoning something that strong is after you beat evil Jesus, that was it. There was no more, no less.
It only takes me to tango.
Yep. But people for generations and generations
I've got it.
did it because for 5 years you would have peace and calm. So it's like you die, your family's never going to see you ever again, but you saved the whole world. So, in their eyes, it was a good sacrifice, I would say. You die, your husband, boyfriend, child,
whatever the fuck it is,
who you pretty much who we had the biggest attachment to, died. So the closer you were to the person, the stronger they would be. But also, the bigger the
Did that hurt?
The tool was so strong that after you were done fighting it, you just collapsed then and there. And that was it, and then you were celebrated as a hero, And people knew you for the next 5 years, and then somebody else trained to summon these things, and you pretty much got forgotten as soon as they, yeah, pretty much, and they died. Pretty much would just straight up die. And it just literally sucks.
oh, that's fucking gay.
Yeah. Like, somebody just gave their lives for that same cause, but because it comes back after 5 years, and the ongoing theme was repenting, because in the other game, that was the problem. They were getting, the other game, pretty much because people being lazy, they would have machines do everything for them. They would just play around, eat, and do nothing all day. That was the church's way of saying, oh, because you didn't do nothing all day and let machines do the work for you.
Yuna here.
This is a punishment,
Huh.
And people believed it because the church came in in clutch at that time, like, oh, pray so we can be forgiven and Yeah, it was.
It's just like Armageddon. If that shit really happens, like the church is gonna be like well favored because
they're gonna,
it's basically, we told you this would happen and y'all didn't believe.
Pretty much, because nobody would believe them, because the thing is, back in the day, they had cities that sat on top of the water. They would have, because it's on top of the water, they would have unlimited amounts of water. They would just have it processed, drinkable, bathable, the whole 9 yards. And they had robots to clean up the city, clean up everything. Being on the water, the crops grew really good, had a lot of food, and then they're not really clear on how it happened. But evil Jesus pretty much popped up one day and started breaking town, pretty much. Dude just came in and started smashing city after city, and then people started dying. And like you said, the church came in clutch, and it was Armageddon, and people were dying, and they're like, oh, let's do this. And somehow... Well, they still had the information on how to do things. It's just they didn't want to share the stuff because, like you said, they're like, oh, we told you about this happening, and it's like, we warned you kids.
Here comes the hurt.
But they also knew how to kill it. That's the sketchy part in and of itself. They knew how to kill it. But
Did not want to tell anybody how to kill it.
Until, it was too late, and it's like, oh, you gotta do this and do that.
Quiet down. I'm sitting here.
Oh, you gotta do it.
Oh, whoa. It's just like, if we're gonna die. Now it's like expecting that we're gonna die too, so let's go ahead and go.
How to do it. But they didn't say the last part.
Here goes.
Train outside programs with the different temples to permanent things. But we're not gonna tell you that at the end of the day, you're gonna die. Like, yeah, you can save the world,
I'm gonna whack you good.
And then as time went on, people put two and two together. Like people were going further than but they never came back. The person who would have the strongest attachment to never came back along with the person. So that's where this girl is from her mom's side. They knew what was going on. People were kidnapping people who went on these programs. Them and the Guardians who kept them safe because they knew at the end of the day they were just pretty much throwing themselves at a wall. It doesn't matter how long you do it for, the wall's always going to be there. Because evil Jesus took over the body of the last summon. So essentially perpetuating the chain, and it took it essentially 5 years of collecting dead souls to get back to the size that it was before. So it was a little never-ending cycle of hatred. People died, kids lost their parents, parents lost their kids, wives lost their husbands, husbands lost their wives and the entire family. Because the thing is, the thing traveled through water, never went on mainland, but 90% of these places were on the water.
So basically, they screwed themselves by building this shit on water.
Yeah. If they would have kept it like inland, it would have been okay. But also some of the small islands were screwed over because it was a small island next to water. All they would have to do was swim by and
hello.
Who's your Riku?
And people who got too close to it got their mind battled pretty much. It released the poison that would make you forget who you are. Leave you comatose, or essentially just leave you alone. Yeah, waiting for it. Some people got better, some people didn't. The people who got better, they were like, oh, because your kami prayed for you. Pretty sure it was just common medicine that saved them. Some people were forced to, because every time it would travel by land, it would drop like little scales of itself. It could be a handful of little monsters or just one big monster in of itself. And it would go inland, slowly destroying things, and pretty much it would just go leaving destruction and death behind. And it was just so weird, man. Like, these scales had the ability to form into physical monsters that went on rampages, and it took literal dozens of people trying to fight these things and kill them. And then it's just like they got tired of it, so they were trying to find some way of killing it. They thought by using the machines that they themselves said, no, these are bad. They could do it, but it literally blew them in the faces, like physically.
It's like psych.
Pretty much. They tried to kill it. It literally killed like near dozens and dozens of people. And most of them were just young, old, the whole 9 yards. People, essentially, trying to fight to get rid of it, and it just blew up in their faces and killed them. And also, if people died with regrets or just harboring a bunch of hate for somebody, they would come back as the things that I'm killing. They would come back as those. Their hatred would grow so much that they would hate living people because they couldn't see them or talk to them, and they just went ahead and just murdered them. So, like, if a dad died and his kids and his wife were still around, he would try to come see them, but because he's dead and people can't see a monster, they would just murder them. Just flat out murder them. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, you can't control what you can do. You become a mini dragon, this weird or the giant middle.
Who's your Riku?
You can come in, you become a giant walking, frog looking thing. That looks like a tuna and a person mixed together. A giant bird that don't know how to fly. Where if you eat it, the living so much, it becomes like essentially a mini boss. That would be so hella strong that it would take a bunch of people to
Time to bust a move!
like really the dead powered living. The monsters are made. That's so cool. It is. And have more of it. But like I told you before, this game was made in Japan. And the Asian culture has a very big dislike of Western religion because they came in trying to force everybody like, yo, be good. You're God bad. No. And that's why any game they get, they make it their top priority. To add a little bit of like religion base and have people or people who are following that religion. But it's not everything with pretty much
Part time!
that's why in this game like the church is so popular. But these people compete.
Korede, sayonara.
Because they have family members go into the church and they come back different or they'll come back wrong.
Time to bust a move!
They die. They don't want to tell them. Because it would be kind of awkward. Hey, you sent your cousin or your wife or your brother on this film. They died, so we're sorry. It's just people learn and learn and learn. And it's just like people got just worse left and right. And that's the reason why they mostly hate the church. Because their families go in,
Piece of cake!
if they do come back, they come back all like
It only takes me to tango.
Sometimes you have to watch their people who are assigned to take care of them or keep them safe die in front of them.
Time to act!
Because they expect you to come back, be okay, and pretty much leave on another program, even though they do that. It's almost like a cult, almost. They expect you to give everything you have up. Because people who are on opposite sides of the spectrum don't really get to spend time with their family, or their families are not allowed to leave and come back. But yeah, this game is like so damn convoluted. It's like pretty much church bad. No. But also, the church can help us murder stuff, so I guess it's not that bad. But because they have a habit of hiding secrets. Like I told you, they knew how to kill us, but chose not to say anything, and so it was like we're all gonna physically die. And it just sucks. I'd very much rather keep the information hidden, or the fact that they had a weapon that was made to murder it. But the weapon kind of has a mind of its own. Constant murder every time.
got it.
Yeah, it's just
Time to bust a move.
like you have to play the first game in order to like know what to do with it.
I've got it.
I have questions.
Oh yeah!
So, what would you say would be your favorite game?
Favorite. It's kind of hard. I would say Star Wars because I grew up with it since I was a kid playing most of the Star Wars games. But also I would say Final Fantasy because I played most of the Final Fantasy games either on the the super old blocky Game Boy that you could beat somebody with like a brick. PS1, PS2, and of course Final Fantasy 14 the online one. But yeah, Final Fantasy would be my close second. Star Wars and Final Fantasy. Third one, not really, because most games nowadays don't focus on the story, they just focus on, hey, shoot this person in the face and run away.
If you won the lottery, what would you do? What would you do?
This will only take 2 rounds.
Give me one.
They got their, you're your own charity, right?
They'll be fine. They don't need
Here goes.
Honestly, I don't know. Like I've had thoughts about if I won the lottery, it'd be pretty dope. I've never thought about it. I guess I would.
Effortless.
I'd be in my family care or something. And maybe put someone have serve for when kids want to go to college or whatever. They're strapped with cash, not having to wonder how they're gonna get the money and da 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 da. I know it sounds dumb, but like I want to invest in something that I know is going to invest in itself. Charities, they're going to
Time to clean up.
Right behind you.
So they're going to say, oh, we're going to put this money to good use, but they just say that like, they donate 10%, not the full percent. They keep some for themselves. Once you're down there, put on their cash. That's why people don't want to donate, not a cent
Time to bust a move.
Other charities have popped up where they take 100% of the proceeds and give it to the extra people need, like in the Bush Foundation, they take all the money they get and make these kids' dreams come true. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna ask you okay. Are you early bird or night?
It depends. Some days I do be up early, but I crash within an hour or two. Most nights, like last night, I was up all night till literally the crack of dawn. I was up again, and that's like fun playing games because as long as you have something to keep your mind occupied, you pretty much can do anything. Well, some people.
So, if you had to choose, would you choose vintage or modern?
Modern sucks ass. Most of the cars are made from plastic. I would go vintage because they just have the look of one is different from the cars nowadays. They look like you can hit the gas and you can worry about am I gonna blow a hole? Being honest, like most kids have a granddad that has a car since before they made the grandma. They picked that motherfucker up. And it looks brand new because they take care of it. Nowadays, the car stays outside for like a week or two and boom, paint's chipping off.
If you were invisible for a day, how would you spend it?
Invisible? Stealing money from banks. Not even gonna lie. I would find some way to make my clothing or pockets invisible. And just be like, boo, I'm a ghost. Drop the money. And just pick it up and walk out. Ain't gonna miss it.
If you had a special power, what would it be?
Making a hole and slapping people across the face that need it.
What one night that you would want to live?
I would say that night I met you. It was a fun night. We stayed up eating Taco Bell, talking about just random, just everything under the sun. What you like, what I like. It was just pretty much fun. Well, I mean, that day and then the following morning. That was a fucking shitty ass morning. Go to get breakfast. No. We went to go get breakfast, and you're sitting here and you're degrading this waitress because, oh, you were there before. Oh, I don't know how this juice is made.
It was a splash berry and it had to be made right. And she put too much soda in it. And that shit tastes like nasty, like really fucking nasty. And it tastes like soda water. So their soda machine is going out.
Well, maybe she didn't have enough time. Remember, there was a bunch of people that didn't know how to cook it. That they didn't know how to do things properly. Like, oh, let me get this. You gotta give them.
I'll give credit when it's due. And it wasn't due that day.
This is your lucky day.
The best advice, what was the best advice you ever given?
Literally, don't put it in crazy.
What?
That's the one thing my uncle did. While we were playing football, he did a
That's messed up.
No, because like I told you,
she's not as fucking girl. She can get a girlfriend and she won't be crazy and shit. You know, none of your girlfriends are crazy. You just don't understand them.
No, I'm pretty good. He told us, nature is not crazy. It's gonna make you want to quit football. I mean, how to do that? I got a girl who pretty much made him quit football because, they were not spending enough time together. He wasn't saying I love you enough. He was always at practice. That's the type of crazy man. Someone's gonna make you choose either, something that you really like. And he was really good. He was better than me. He was a big dude, but he was also big and fast. I was just big and just literally knocking people down. He could do everything. He could catch the ball, throw the ball, block, guard the quarterback, just do the whole 9 yards. And then there's me. And he, by the time, if he would have kept on going, he could have got a scholarship for it.
Time to bust a move!
He over here was like, he was legitimately forced to take and choose either football and a full scholarship, a full ride scholarship, and the school of his choosing, or pretty much the dumb blonde cheerleader that. Oh my god, you're so great, babe. I'm so proud of you. You can do anything you set your mind to. And then a couple months later, we find out that homie video pretty much was forced to quit, and he couldn't really talk to anybody because she thought we were gonna tell him to leave her.
Who's your Riku?
Leave her, find somebody else. So it was like one of those. We just said, bro, it's insecure, because she's sitting here telling you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't, enjoy your life. She doesn't know who you're talking to, who you're hanging around with.
Like, she is so crazy. Now, that's crazy. That is crazy. Because, like, I feel that, you should trust your man or your loved one more than anything. You should trust them. If you think that you can't trust that person, you don't need to be with them. Like, that's how I feel about it. It's just like, how can you just sit there and say, oh, I need to be with that person is because I don't know who they're hanging out with. Somebody probably talked them out of being with me. That's just ridiculous. If you're that insecure, it's just like, you need help. You literally need help.
But don't forget, we were all in high school and we just we're literally finding out about ourselves, finding out about our hormones, and finding out, what that special sensation down there feels.
If you had a girlfriend, would you like her to be a singer or a dancer?
I'd go with dancer because when you dance, you don't talk. A singer, I'm gonna have to hear you the whole day because you gotta sing. And it's like, I'm not gonna be rude, but
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you're gonna be singing in the shower, singing no matter where we go, and it's like, stop singing real quick, bro. It's like you're gonna be singing the whole day, and then, oh, let me practice, and then, like, no, it's just, like, not being rude, but just shush.
Wasn't the music getting, like, get aggravating from the dancer?
Not really, because you can put headphones in and just
Ride that shit out.
Yeah. Pretty much, like, honestly, you can do that, and it's just like, boom, you're done for.
What was the most embarrassing moment that you ever had?
I don't think it was that. Because after I got my well, not leg, but my knee injury while I was playing football, I was just I was always stuck either in the library or in my aunt's classroom just chilling in there, just doing nothing. So I haven't had a horrible experience because, embarrassing. It's just like odd. Most kids can say, "Oh, I once had a horrible experience of, oh, my mom or dad walked in while I had a sock on." For girls, oh, they walked in on me kissing a pillow. I've never had it. Because I wasn't, there was 8 kids, so we had to give everybody their attention. And then there was me. I was just small, insignificant. They never came to any of the games. So, yeah.
I understand, because, I played tennis, my brothers played football, basketball, ran track, cross country, did everything. And all they didn't even come to none of my tennis meets, never came whenever I ran cross country. Nobody, they went to every single game, every little thing of my brothers, and I just, since I was the youngest, and they really, no one cared. It's just, whatever. But, how long would you last in a zombie apocalypse?
Shit, if I have a big-ass van and have the means to get to any convenience, not convenience store, any big store, and you stock up on cans, charcoal, propane, lighter fluid, and we still have power, I'm pretty sure I would, unless I have some medical problem wrong with me, then I'm pretty sure I would last a good couple years. Because I'm not going to open the door for nobody.
Oh, so you're not going to be like the bird box.
I'll be the dude with the gun. You got 10 seconds to get in the cover of my door before I blow you and your kid's head off. What you're saying, we don't know if you got ulterior motives to kill you.
Like that crazy guy?
Yeah. Oh, I'm fine, but he was so crazy that they were like, yo, we're gonna see whatever we're gonna see.
Time to bust time!
I don't know what you saw, but you made that one video that every week for a lot of time. Open up the blinds and try to
jump. Not try to jump.
Yeah, she did jump. And the old lady was I think she got stabbed in the neck.
Yeah, she got stabbed in the neck and forced to
It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna open the door. Nobody, I don't care if you're pregnant, sick, old, got kids, a baby. Keep it kicking, bro. Open this door, I'm gonna blast all 3 of y'all.
honestly, I would last maybe 1 hour.
Because you stupid. They probably got bitten and let him in.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh hell no. Because my mental instability would be like, fuck that.
Yeah. But some people probably struggle with it, while others just flat out die.
Okay. My next question. How many friends do you have on Facebook? How many active friends?
I don't know the number for people that have my Facebook. But it means a lot to me. We have Jared, because I work with him at Wendy's. Romeo because he was that brother that I had, but I never got time to spend with. He was pretty cool. Josh, he's my cousin, you know, for the whole family. Chris and Andrew are my best friends that literally became like brothers to me because we all hung out, played games all the time, stay up till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then regret it when we go to work the next day. But it was fun. We all had a fun time. So it is just those people mean a lot to me. Everybody else have added throughout relationships and the whole 9 yards, and most of them just fall off. It sucks to say that, but they just really fall off.
What do you think that gets too much attention in the news today?
People hating Trump for making his rules and regulations. Instead of giving people, you know, choices to pick for themselves. What is all? Those are big black laws. People are like, oh, this needs to happen. This is so ridiculous. Bad or those 2 weeks, the whole little James Charles.
Yeah, they can show that shit on. I remember seeing it when I was at work on the news about James Charles and Jeffree Star and all those little beauty gurus and everything drama. But other than that, it's just like, y'all are crazy. Like, oh, because somebody said this and that, you know, this is bashing James when they don't have the actual receipts for it. So, whenever James came out with his receipts, everybody shut up. Like, everything was over with after that.
See ya.
But people were still kind of like, oh, this and that. You just ignored it and acted like it never existed. When it did, it physically did. It was funny. People were like, oh, this, that, and the other, and then something else happens, and it's like, oh no. We gotta do something about it.
Oh my gosh. And then it's just like, it's funny to me that people are trying to stir the pot when there's nothing left in the pot to stir. So it's just like, oh, Tati's apology was a lie. Okay, if she lied in her apology, she still said sorry though. And her and Jeffree said that they literally stood by their whatever they're saying and what happened and whatnot. You know, but hopefully everything that was said was like an eye-opener for the both of them. Because, or all 3 of them. Because she gained followers, but it wasn't worth it the way they literally, you know, they did it. Jeffree, he's rich enough to, and popular enough to be able to snap back from this. But this is a young guy. He's only like 19 years old. He has a lot more to live for. Tati and Jeffree was what? They're in their fucking 30s and they're sitting here bomb rushing a fucking 19-year-old kid that don't just getting out into the real world. I feel like that's just rude and just disrespectful. Like he has a business just like they have a business.
What time? Showtime.
So, are you ready for like quote unquote Pride Month?
Kinda. Like I'm old for it. It's just I'm not old for the people trying to shove it down everybody's throat. Like, oh, I'm this, that, and the other. Like, we know you're gay.
Congratulations, you won. Nothing. It's just like, okay, you're gay. Time to move on. But I understand what Pride Month means and everything. But it's just that I can't stand the fact that some of them are just like, okay, I like the ones that are chill. That'd be like, yeah, I'm gay. Yeah, whatever. But you have to be overly, what? I don't know how to say it. You have to be extra. That's what it is. You being extra for goddamn no reason. Okay, yes, you like dick in the booty. Okay. And what else? What is there to say? Like, you know, what is there to, you know? It's just like, it's ridiculous. Like, okay, yes, you're gay. Or yes, you like girls, or yes, you like guys, or yes,
Always at your service.
You're transitioning to a woman, or you're transitioning to a man. Okay.
Time to bust a
Ain't got
move.
nothing to do with me, so.
So they want to make it about
Okay, alright, it's just, okay, this month, it is your quote-unquote gay birthday, all month. Celebrate it. I don't have a problem with that either. Like, one of my best friends is like, he's like one of the gayest people I know, and I love him to death. And he's just the sweetest little thing. Yeah, I can't see life without knowing him. If I didn't know him, that's just like, that would have been a whole different, like, I wouldn't have learned a lot of things I learned back when I was in high school. But what's the best type of cheese? What would you think?
I don't like a lot of cheese. I just like American cheese.
I like provolone, Post Malone, Malone. I'm sorry. What is the sexiest and the least sexiest name that you've heard?
Literally any white girl name I've ever heard. That's like the least sexy because it's so generic. Oh, Ashley, and that's like there's 30 other Ashleys somewhere around.
Oh, Sarah.
Or Sarah. Or Michaela. It's just so different. Like this.
Any Lynn. Or Ann. Or Joe.
Yeah.
But what about the sexiest?
I haven't heard one. People say these celebrities got these quote-unquote sexy names, and it's just like, oh, it's French, so oh, it's so unique. But you go over there, and you're gonna hear that name 3 or 4 times, and it's like then it stops being sexy. Like, oh, okay, I guess that's fine.
What used to be considered trashy, but now very classy?
Piercings on girls, like the whole 9 yards. eyebrows, lips, tongue, chest, downstairs. Now it's like, oh my god, you're so brave for getting all these piercings in public. You only have a job. And that's where most of the hot debates come from. Like, people gotta figure out what's going on and what this and that does.
If you were gonna start a cult, what kind of cult would you start?
I wouldn't say I want to start one, but if it was, I would be like, I would try to start an atheist all over. But like, not much better.
What's the best Wi-Fi name you ever seen?
Well, not that I know, but I saw someone who said, whose thing was, yo dick if you want the Wi-Fi password. It was just hilarious.
I remember when I was in college, this guy changed his damn Wi-Fi to his phone number. So whenever girls ask for his Wi-Fi, he can just give them his phone number. And then it was just so funny. If life was a video game, what would be some of the cheat codes be?
I don't know. Probably some GTA like shenanigans. No, like The Sims. Input this passcode and get like $1 million. Something along with that.
How many chickens will it take to kill it out?
I don't know, man. If you say it in Zelda game, I don't know, man. It takes a handful to kill you. But just give them enough time, no catching the death. Or the boredom. Either or.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Where is the hot dog sandwich? I'm gonna have to slap him across the head. It's like saying cow is a bird. There's no.
What would be the worst thing for the government to make illegal?
Because you don't have to watch that shit online. You're gonna have to call the cops on themselves after the damn that that's okay, dude. 911, I'm gonna report a wrongdoing. I did it.
Which body part would you wish you could detach and why?
My arm, because I can take it off and smack people with it. Like, hold on, bro, I got you. Bam.
Yeah, I was like, if I could detach my boobs at night so I could go to sleep, I would surely put them right there on my side table and just leave them there until the morning. Oh, goddamn. What's the strangest place that you urinated?
Don't have a strange place. I always went in a bathroom. I never did any weird on the road stuff. I always went to the bathroom or waited till we got to the nearest fast food joint and just used it up.
I think the weirdest I ever urinated was off of I-4 on the way back home.
that is weird. He ain't on the hype.
But yeah, it's just so funny. How do you feel about putting pineapples on pizza?
Those people should be found, hung by their feet, and filleted alive. That is so disgusting. People want to say, oh, it balances out the tangy. Like, no, it does not go on pizza.
I think it's good.
Let me get some rope real quick. This is disgusting.
If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called?
I would believe it would be called creamy nut. Just saying.
So the ones with nuts in it would be nutty nut?
Pretty much.
That nut.
Pretty much. They would have to get smart with it.
What would be the creepiest thing you could say while passing the street?
Who's your Riku?
Ah, my God, that's so... I would turn around and fight you. There was a fighting word.
Oh, that's Alabama. Then it's like, oh, I know they look good too. That's my nephew. I would have gotten from Alabama. They don't. Well, thank you. They did it themselves.
Okay. What's the best inside joke you've ever been a part of?
We'll be at work and we find out this dude was trying to hook up with a girl from work, and she sent him a pic, and she boosted him up because he had a little tiny french fry. But she made him feel like, you know, he was Big Daddy over here.
Is cereal soup?
Is murder bad?
What are some fun ways to answer everyday questions like how is it going or what do it do?
It's Florida. You see the weather. You see the heat index.
Who's your Riku?
Toilet paper. Over or under?
Over. People put it under, they should literally be smashed with that. The whole roll, every single roll across the face, multiple times.
I would say over too, because like, how do you stop it at under?
You don't. If you hit it the wrong way, it's just gonna go everywhere.
What would be the best and worst name for different types of businesses?
Worst name of anything with the word Trump on it. Best would be McDonald's, because they're literally everywhere. They have them in Egypt too. Like, what are you gonna eat? A camel burger? I would like to know this. How you get there? Like, here, oh my camel, they're hungry. Let me get some lettuce. I don't know, man. That's just pretty good. This is a very weird concept.
If over time you replace the parts on a car, at what point does it stop being the same car you bought? How many parts do you need to replace to make a new car? I'm sorry, if I had to replace more than 2 parts on that car and it's big, like, I'm shelling out like hundreds of fucking dollars, I'm like, hell no. Okay, it's time to get a new car. There's too much shit going on.
Yeah, and people don't get that. Oh, it's still the same car. It stops being the same car the moment.
Like something big fucking fucks up on it. Like a transmission, engine. Definitely the engine. Like if it literally, if the engine goes, that's whenever that car goes with it. Like buy this, I can find another car.
I mean, when the car messes up, you can just replace the car. But if it's something, you know, that's the thing. I'm gonna say this for both sides. Most women are stupid as hell nowadays, and most dudes ain't worth a damn. Because anybody born after 95 doesn't know how to do a damn thing. All they know how to do is play games, bathe, drink sodas, and
drink lean, and do drugs, and that's about it.
No, not really. They just overall silly. And the women, all they know how to do is lay on their backs and like, oh, no, not really. Or when it comes down to that magical time, common courtesy. A dude's supposed to pump the girl's gas or put air in the tires.
Something wrong?
We came to check on.
Is there something in this cave?
Yes. Who knows? Maybe it's not here, yeah? Maybe it's for real. Then again, been so long.
So, you're saying there's something...
Right, but...
Oh,
if
man.
your 5-year-old self
A sphere.
suddenly found himself inhabiting your current body,
Hey, whoa!
what would
We're
your
sphere
5-year-old
hunters.
self do
Look,
first?
it's as good as ours.
All right, go Wings.
Time for business.
Well, more scar than he was at 5 years old.
I think I would grab a car.
I'm pretty sure you're good.
I was like, it's something that everyone would do.
Sometimes it's easy to find pregnant. Even though some are good on the floor. Just sitting or laying. You never know.
This is
Yes, sir.
Just ignore.
What's the funniest name you have actually
I would say a unique question name is or this girl behind you having like a name like James Moss or something. What's down here, bro? Acting like all 7 shapes together, but we have the super.
If animals could talk, what would you do? I think cat.
Cat, you can tell my pet card. Nah, man, chicken.
Yeah.
They were like, wake up, hey, wake up.
Wake up, pet. I'm gonna be right by your window, right there. What would be the cat and all?
The da 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 da, the da 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 da, the la 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 la, the da 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 da.
Who do you know that really reminds you of a character in a TV show or movie?
I would say a person. That would definitely be your brother. That was the fat Albert. Not the cool one, the lame one. But yeah. Well, everybody, thank you so much showing up and coming to my stream. I'll see y'all in the next one.